How's it going, everyone? This is a review of the Apple AirPods Pro almost after a year. And there are definitely pros and cons to these Apple AirPods Pro after some usage, definitely some usage of going with it. So let's go straight into it. It's very interesting. It says designed by Apple in California, assembled in Vietnam. Well, guess where China has now moved their manufacturing plants to Vietnam. You better believe it. Because of the sanctions President Trump has placed on China, they've actually already foreseen this coming, and they transport a lot of their factories and assembly to other countries that don't have those sanctions. So, real funny, real interesting that it has that. This is the power button. Of course, you guys may know if you're familiar with this. The power button does come back on right there. This goes straight into the pros and cons. The Pro is still with the noise cancellation. I think they're really good. These Apple AirPod Pros have a little vessel where it kind of takes out any air pressure, and that's amazing in terms of that. So I think that's really good. The form factor, they're very small, they're very lightweight. I think that's amazing to have, and any headset, Bluetooth headset. And I've tested out the Sonys, I've tested out a variety of other products, and these are just amazing. So, noise cancellation. The sound is not bad. They're not the greatest, but they're not the worst. They're pretty good. They're decent, and I think you're gonna like that. So lightweight. Now let's go straight into the cons because after using these quite a bit, there are a lot of cons that come into factor. Okay. One factor is, I don't know if you can see it. It gets really dirty really quickly. Dirt not only accumulates within the crevices of this case, but also the AirPods as well. So I don't know if you saw earlier, but inside the AirPods you can see a bunch of wax build up and everything, and you got to clean these out. Now these are much easier to clean out than the older AirPods, generation 1 and 2. And that's just the name of the game. So it getting dirty around the case, the AirPods Pros, it gets very easy. Is white color, so I mean everything shows up. And on top of that, I don't know if you can see it, but there's there's a bunch of micro scratches that get onto it very easily. Stains as well. You can see a little greenish little hue to it. I don't know if you can see it right there and right there. But that is very normal to happen, and is just the name of the game. The case itself has held up pretty well. The top hand corner, as you can see here, I mean the plastic is very soft, so you can see right there the crevices in it do become very easily pronounced. You drop it once on the ground or twice, it is going to get scratched up, it's going to get dented. It's just the name of the game. But overall, it's kept a pretty good, substantial feel, and the hinge itself going up and down has been solid still. They have a little spring in terms of it, popping it up and holding it up. It's been great. Another downside is the charging. It still charges, but the AirPod Pros itself, they don't last as long as they should. I think they tell about 5 hours or something like that for listening on each AirPod Pro. I'm getting around 2.5 hours, and you gotta plug it in and charge it again. These batteries are notorious. If you read the reviews online, there are a lot of people who have the same issue as that. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing this. Just know that the battery life for these will diminish over time and at a very rapid pace in comparison to other AirBuds or Bluetooth headsets that are out there. So just keep that in mind, guys. Another downside in con is connecting this with a Android phone as opposed to the iPhone. With an iPhone or Apple products, this will integrate and will connect very easily. Now, if you have an Android product or a Windows laptop, it won't connect as seamlessly, I've noticed. And I have an Android phone. I actually have an iPhone as well. And With the Android phone, you gotta purchase a third-party app, and then you also have to connect it via that third-party app and within the Bluetooth settings. So it is an additional couple steps, and it doesn't always connect to your Android. So keep that in mind if you're an Android user or Windows user. Overall, that is a pretty good full review of this product. If I wouldn't pay 200 for this. I paid 250 for this brand new. I would not pay 250 for this if I had the chance again. I would, maybe pay 100, maybe 100 or less. I think these are going used for maybe 200. If you buy it from a store, I think they're going for like 210, 215, maybe 220. It might have some sales going on for Christmas. But overall, they're diminishing in price. The AirPods, of course, the second generation with the wireless charging, which this one does have, but the older design of it, that's going for about $100 right now if you purchase it from Target and such. So the prices have gone down for the second gen. These third gen AirPod Pros have gone down, but not that much. You're looking at about $200 for one of these. But overall, it's not bad. It's okay. And again, highly recommend if you want to purchase this, maybe $150 or $100. I would pay $100 for this. If I would, go back through time and purchasing this, I wouldn't pay more than that. I don't think these are even worth more than $100. I think Apple manufacturing and selling these probably is like 10, 15 bucks a pop. To be honest with you, because in the case, you don't get a wall charger. You just get a cable, and is a USB-C cable, which is a little bit faster charging, but you don't get much. And those are very cheap too, because they're mass producing these items overseas. So you're looking about maybe 10 or 15 bucks, I think, for these type of AirPods to be produced. Probably 20 bucks for shipment and all that. So they're making a very large profit off these items, and people are buying it, no doubt about it. But they're not bad. They're good. They're convenient. They're small. They're lightweight. They're able to be carried on, and I recommend them. But again, it depends on you and how much you want willing to spend for these. So, anyways, quick review or full review of these AirPod Pros. Press the like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe for more videos, and put your comments down if you have used these AirPod Pros and if you have any other suggestions for other products out there. Thanks.